I risked my life in a secret realm and scored 2 spirit beasts. My junior brother snatched the gorgeous white fox and left me with an ugly, vicious black snake. Turns out that black snake was actually the dragon clan's eldest princess from the 9 heavens, Liu Ruyan. Once she got her princess status back, the first thing she did was demand I become her prince consort. Meanwhile, my junior brother's white fox was ice cold and wouldn't even look at him. Consumed by jealousy, he grabbed me and detonated his golden core, taking us both out. When I opened my eyes again, we were back to the day we chose our spirit beasts. This time, he went straight for the ugly black snake, and I got stuck with the aloof white fox. He shot me a smug look. This time, I'll be the dragon clan's prince consort, and you'll be under my heel. I laughed to myself, so he got reborn too. But he only saw how good I had it last life. He had no idea I nearly died for all of that. Princess Liu Ruyan was violent as hell, and she already had someone she loved. Last life, even though I bonded with her, she had 0 love for me, only pure disgust. When her true love got hurt, she straight up made me carve out my own heart blood to save him. It wasn't until she'd wrecked me to the brink of death and ascended back to the 9 heavens that she finally realized I was her true love. This time around, I wanted nothing to do with Liu Ruyan. Since Jin Yifeng was so desperate to have her, let him enjoy that toxic romance. So I carried the white fox back to my cave. She lazily glanced at me, then turned her big fluffy tail my way, clearly not interested in dealing with me. I sighed to myself. Same attitude as last life. I'd heard that this white fox had incredibly pure bloodline, but absolutely hated getting close to people. Jin Yifeng was bonded with her for ages last life and never once saw her human form. You don't have to be so guarded. If you don't want this, I won't force a bond on you. The fox froze, then suddenly turned and stared right at me. It was the first time she ever spoke to me. You brought me back, but you won't bond with me? Unlike Liu Ruyan's cold, vicious tone, the fox's voice was clear and beautiful. Just hearing it put you at ease. Everything should be mutual. My bonded spirit beast will be my partner for life. Why would I settle for someone who doesn't actually want to be with me? I don't care how powerful my spirit beast is, I just want someone who's genuinely real with me. The fox looked me up and down, stunned. After a long pause, she shyly mumbled, "Bonding with you? I guess that's not off the table. But we Fox Clan are loyal to one person. If I choose you, highest heavens or deepest underworld, I will never betray you. I just need some time to figure out if you actually mean what you say." The second she finished, a flash of white light hit my eyes, and that snowy fox turned into a gorgeous girl. Her skin was flawless, her features were stunning, silver hair draped over her shoulders. This kind of beauty didn't belong in the mortal world. And here's the thing, she wasn't wearing a single piece of clothing. Her whole body was just right there in front of me. My face went beet red and I completely froze. Who would have thought this fox would look that good in human form? 10 Liu Ruyans couldn't compare to a single strand of her hair. Why won't you look at me? In human form, her voice had this extra hint of seduction. Fox Clan genes really hit different. I don't even have any clothes. She said it with this pouty, slightly wronged look on her face. Then those porcelain arms wrapped around me from behind, gently holding my waist. You want to be my master but can't even get me some clothes? How's that fair? How was I supposed to know she'd transform out of nowhere? I was literally ready to say goodbye to this stuck-up fox, but her hand was locked around my waist. Panicking, I ripped off my outer robe and threw it over her. One glance and my heart was racing, my mind a total mess. Somehow she looked even more tempting half-covered like that. Oh right, haven't told you my name yet. I'm G Moly. From that day on, G Moly stayed with me. I was grinding hard to level up, waking before dawn every day to train. G Moly would just sit there watching. Pingun, your withdrawal was too slow. Angles off, not enough force. That strike has 0 killing power. That move's okay, but still not quite there. G Moly was lounging on a rattan chair, robe hanging loose, collarbone on full display. I kept sneaking peeks while practicing, feeling oddly heated. This fox girl was doing it on purpose and totally trying to mess with my training. Then tell me, if this isn't right and that isn't right, what am I supposed to do? I was seriously starting to think G Moly was doing all of this intentionally. But the next second, the silver-haired girl walked right up and hugged me from behind. Her warm breath hit my face instantly. I went stiff, couldn't even move. Then G Moly grabbed my wrist and guided me through the move I'd been struggling with. Focus. Channel your spiritual energy to the tip of the blade. Her voice rang right in my ear. I snapped out of it, followed her lead, and finally nailed the full sword technique. Whoa, completely different now. With her guidance, that move was easily more than twice as powerful. I couldn't help sizing her up. What exactly was this fox? Her spiritual energy was pathetically weak. She looked fragile as glass, but her combat sense was terrifyingly sharp. She spotted flaws in my technique with a single glance. She was like a puzzle. Last life or this life, I never truly figured her out. I was about to ask her something when I felt a massive energy surge, coming from Qin Yifeng's cave. I grabbed G Moly and headed over to check out the drama. There was Qin Yifeng, slumped on the ground looking pathetic, staring up at the woman in black towering over him. She had this dark, intimidating look, clearly trouble, but I knew exactly who she was. You worthless man! I told you I don't want to bond with you! When are you gonna break this contract? Liu Ruyan had her hand around Qin Yifeng's throat, screaming at him. He could barely breathe, but still looked at her with those fragile, lovesick eyes. Ruyan, I genuinely like you. Liu Ruyan's face went dark. She flung him aside in disgust and he landed right at my feet with a loud smack. Junior brother, what happened? You're fighting with your own spirit beast? He was about to speak, but the moment his eyes landed on G Moly, he froze. Stunned at first, then drowning in jealousy. You're that white fox. How'd you take human form so early this time? Last life, no matter what I did, you wouldn't transform for me. His face twisted with envy. He lunged forward, reaching for G Moly's sleeve, but I blocked him. What are you talking about? G Moly is my spirit beast. Your black snake is right over there. I pointed at Liu Ruyan. Qin Yifeng snapped out of it, forced himself to look away from G Moly, and went right back to chasing Liu Ruyan. The two of them kept going back and forth until a bunch of sect disciples showed up. What the heck is going on here?